Hello, my loves, and welcome to Create Your Life. My name is Simone Leah, and I am your host. And I am so excited to be here with you guys today because today I'm going to give you 3 activities or exercises to strengthen your psychic abilities of seeing and hearing. So I am super excited about this. So we're going to start with visualization, which is your seeing. So the first thing I want you to do is to start allowing yourself to be open to what comes up. When you're activating your psychic abilities, you might be stressed about it or worried that it's not working for you. And that pressure is going to actually affect your ability to be able to receive. So just know that whatever comes up for you and what you can and can't see is totally okay. And we don't all achieve perfect mastery of everything the first time we do it. Remember the first time you went to ride a bike, you may or may not have been able to stay up yourself. The first time you went to walk, you would have fallen over so many times. This is a practice skill, guys, or a practice, not so much skill, it's a practice allowing. It's an allowing. Being psychic is an allowing of receiving. So I want to help you guys with this today by giving you some really fun exercises that you can do to increase your seeing and hearing. So the first one is the numbers. Super easy, 1 to 10. It's just visualizing numbers. So all we're going to do is we're going to visualize numbers. And to practice this exercise, I want you to start with just visualizing each individual number in a color. And you can pick black if that's the easiest color. And as you practice, start to picture the numbers in more detail or with different colors or with textures. You might decide to picture every number as a pattern or every number as a different color or every number as something else, whatever it is for you. But to start with, make it simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to close down our eyes. You can do it with your eyes open if you want to, but you might find it easier while you're learning to close your eyes, and we're going to count to 10, picturing each number. Now, what I want you to do is to do this exercise with me, but practice these exercises every day by yourself, or you can put this video back on, because the more you practice these exercises, the clearer these things are going to be for you to see and hear. So closing down your eyes, taking a beautiful deep connected breath. Just really sinking into your heart space. Taking another beautiful deep breath. Allowing yourself to connect in with yourself. And taking another beautiful deep breath in. And I invite you now to picture the number 1. It may be in your mind, or it may feel like a movie screen in front of you. Picture a number 1 and really look at what size it is, what color it is. Notice how solid it feels. Is it transparent? Is it clear? Really just connect in with the number 1. And allowing yourself now to move on to the number 2. Picturing it as the simple number 2. Whatever size, whatever color. Notice its transparency. And now picturing the number 3. Is it the same color as the other 2? Is it the same size? Is it just as clear? Is it near or far? And now picturing number 4. Allowing whatever is supposed to come through to come through. Just relaxing and allowing yourself to receive. And when you're ready, we're going to picture number 5. Still a simple black number if that is where you're at. Whatever you're seeing is perfectly okay. And now picturing number 6. Allowing yourself to see the number 6 either in your mind or in front of you. And now allowing number 7. Taking notice of the size, the shape, and the color. And picturing number 8. Allowing yourself to see the image of number 8 in front of you or in your head. And now picturing number 9. And finally number 10. Picturing the number 10 in front of you. Noticing how big or small it is. Noticing the color, noticing the shape, the font, the form. And when you're ready, taking a beautiful connected breath into your heart space. And allowing yourself to come back to the present moment. How did you go? Did you see the numbers? How was that for you? I would love to hear about that. Please feel free to message me and comment on the video below because I would love to hear how you went with that exercise. Another great exercise, once you've kind of got the numbers and you've played with the shape, you've played with the size, keep practicing, guys. Try and change the colors, the form, the size. And even when you see the number, see if you can play with it while it's there. So if you see the number 1, see if while you're watching it, you can make it bigger or smaller or change color while you're visualizing it. This is how we practice, guys. So exercise 2 is a little bit more complicated, and so that's why it's fun. So we're going to be picturing fruit. So I want you to think of 3 fruits. We're going to use apples, oranges, and bananas for today. And we're going to picture those fruit as real as we possibly can and moving. We're going to move that fruit in our visualization. We're going to turn that fruit. We're going to make that fruit bigger or smaller, and we're going to really play with what we can see. So closing down your eyes gently, and we're going to do another visualization of the fruit. Taking a beautiful, deep, connected breath in. And out. And using your mind's eye, I'd love you to picture an apple. Is it a green apple or a red apple? Is it big or small? And I want you to start playing with this apple. I want you to allow it to rotate in front of you so that you can see all sides of the apple. Allow the apple to be a 3D image in your mind, not a flat image like the numbers. Allow the apple to take form and shape and turn as you're looking at it. Start to play with the size of the apple. Making it bigger or smaller. See if you can't bring other apples into your mind's eye so that there are more than one. And just knowing and trusting that wherever you are on your journey, if you can't see the apple yet, or if you can see a whole forest of apple trees, that it's perfectly perfect. Just allow yourself to receive the images as they come through. I'm going to give you a few seconds to really play with this apple before we move on to the orange. Now that we've spent some time looking at this apple, we're going to bring in an orange and we're going to do the same exercise of visualizing this beautiful orange in a 3D, knowing that it can turn and rotate and grow, make it bigger, make it smaller. Visualize this orange and really connect with it. See if you can bring in other oranges. And just spend some time practicing the visualization. Now that we've spent some time on the apple and the orange, we're going to visualize a banana. Being that the banana is a little bit of a different shape, it might be a little bit harder for you to visualize. So I want you to spend some time just really connecting in with the image of a banana, the color, the size. Is the image in your mind a banana? Is the image in your mind a single banana or a bunch of bananas? Is it bright yellow or is it a couple of days old? I'm going to allow you some time now to really connect with this banana and see what you can visualize. and allow the banana to grow or turn or twist. Play with it, spend some time connecting and allowing yourself to visualize whatever's coming through with no judgment, just allowing. Now that we've spent some time visualizing those 3 fruits, I invite you to take a beautiful, deep, connected heart space breath in and out. And bringing your awareness back to the present moment. And bringing your awareness back to the present moment. Now that we've spent some time with the apple, orange, and banana, I invite you to take a beautiful, deep, connected breath in and out. And allowing yourself to come back to the present moment. Welcome back. How did you go? Was that a little bit harder than picturing just the flat numbers? And now you're picturing these beautiful, actual, vibrant fruits? Or was that a little bit easier? Did you find that you could do numbers easier, or did you find that the fruits were easier? I would love to know, so please feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear how you went with that. Now, the final exercise I want to give you guys today is the exercise I used to really connect in with clairaudience, which is the hearing. So this one requires a pen and paper and some journaling. But I want you guys to practice this one just in your own time at home and just see how you go. We're not going to do this as an exercise together today, but I do want to tell you this exercise so you can start to practice it. So when I really wanted to connect in with my clairaudience, I didn't know what to trust. I didn't know whether what I was hearing was real or not, because I knew I was clairaudience, but I didn't know whether I was just making things up or whether what I was hearing was real. So the way I started to strengthen that, and it only took about 3 times of doing this before the floodgate was wide open, but I would take out my journal and I would write down a question and I'd wait for the answer. And I started with yes or no questions. So I started with really basic yes or no questions to whatever I wanted to know. And I would just write the question, write the answer. Write the question, write the answer. So I would write the question and I would just sit and wait for the answer. And it would take no time. Like the answer just popped straight in, straight away. So the first thing that comes through, that's generally the correct answer. When you start to overthink it, that's where you've knocked out your intuition and your clairaudience. Your clairaudience and your intuition are so fast. Like they are super fast. They don't need 10 minutes of thinking. They will come through straight away. So the first answer you get when you ask a question, that'll be the answer. And a lot of the time, I can't actually make it through writing the whole question before I get the answer. So start with yes or no questions and just sit there and maybe do 5 questions a day while you're building this muscle. Maybe ask 5 questions a day, blah, 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 yes or no, blah, 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 yes or no. And over time, you'll be able to ask questions and get sentences. So you might ask a question and be like, can I please have help understanding this? And it'll be like, blah, 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 blah. You know, and so allow the connection to your clairaudience to grow as you become more available to receive. So spending that time journaling, I would recommend asking, say, 5 questions a day. and start with the yes or no's and then start to move into actually having the longer answers. Now, this is actually called channeled writing, guys. So you can Google this. This is what it's called, but this is how I got into it. And this is where I activated clairaudience. But I was very conscious in making sure that I was writing what I could hear. So when you do channeled writing, it can come through as knowing, it can come through as you might see the words, it can come through as you might hear the words. For me, I was activating it with my clairaudience. So I was setting the intention to write what I heard. And this is what helped me to really develop the clairaudience muscle. Now, something that's a cool exercise is when you're really getting familiar with practicing the visualization of numbers, is also to start to allow yourself to hear the numbers. Hear the number one being said. So you'll hear the word one, hear the word two, hear the word three. Allow yourself to actually hear what is coming through. And over time, you won't need to write the answers down. You'll be able to just have a dialogue that works. Over time, you can have entire conversations with the universe and your spirit team, and you can channel those through and write them down. Or you can just sit there and hear them and have the conversation. It is so easy once you practice this skill and activate this skill. And it is so fun, guys. These 3 exercises are super easy. They're super basic. They're super good for beginners. And I want you to trust that wherever you're at on your journey is perfectly perfect. If you can do one of these exercises and not the others, that's okay. If you find it easier to have clairaudience than actually the sight, that's okay. And for the beginner, I would say strengthen the one that you have access to before you worry about the others. Really, if you're getting clairaudience but you don't have the others, really practice clairaudience for a while. And then when you've got that really strengthened and natural, the other ones will come online naturally. So allow it to just flow. Don't put pressure on yourself. Don't shame yourself or put yourself down because you're not as far as other people or not as far as you want to be. Where you are on your journey is perfectly perfect, and everybody has the ability to tap into their psychic abilities. So it's just about setting the intention and allowing. And if you stay true to that intention and you continue on the course of that intention, it's going to happen for you. It's just a thing. It's just going to happen. There's nothing you can do to stop it if your intention is clear and you're doing the exercises to really connect in and receive that guidance. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode today. It has been an absolute pleasure for me to bring it to you. I've so enjoyed spending these moments with you, and I would love to hear how you go with your psychic abilities. So please feel free to connect with me, leave a message down below, or connect with me via social media. Share this video with your friends if anybody you know would like to activate their psychic abilities. And I really do look forward to connecting with you guys again soon.